All right, how's it going, folks? Today we're going to be installing FishOn Fabrications hatches, aluminum hatches. These are custom order. You basically measure your existing hatches, or if you have a new opening, you just measure what the opening size is going to be. Lead time on these for me were about 8 weeks. They say about 6 on the website, but in reality it was 8 weeks from ordering and to the point that's actually delivered to your door. Anyway, when you order them, you're just gonna measure how big you want your opening, which would be this inside diameter here. You're not gonna measure the flange from here, from end to end, and the flange is like an inch. An extra inch on both sides, so you're going to take that into account. There's an inch flange on both sides when you do your layout of where your hatches are going to be. So let's go over to the boat and I'll show you where I'm going to place these. Alright guys, I got everything laid out. Got the 3 hatches laid out where they're going to be. That's the live well. I didn't like the 2 small hatches because there's a divider in the live well anyway. So it's best just to open up the hatch, and then from that point you can decide if you want to throw on the left side or right side. That makes things a little easier. So you can see what I'm starting with. And plus, these hatches are going to lay almost flat with the deck, compared to this where your feet catch these things, your shoes will catch them. It just feels more clumsy when you're walking around here and you're hitting something like that. These would be really nice for that purpose also. In here, let's look at this. Look at the size difference. I'm gonna have to remove this, mark my line for the new opening, and then cut the hole out to account for the larger opening. But that's the layout. You can see the big size difference, how much more I'm gonna be able to put in there and utilize the original bench that's underneath. Once you get all the hatches in, probably around end of summer, I'm going to C-deck the rear deck and then the front deck. So that's the game plan. So let's get to first. We're going to remove one hatch. All right, I got all the screws out. Now let's lift this out of here and see what we're working with. So the lid's gonna go, and this is kind of full. Probably should have taken everything out, but let's see. It's not that heavy. Everything just popped right out. I'm not stepping on it. There you go. Now, as you can see, look at all that foam. All that foam is going to have to be removed also. So now we just got to measure our opening, lay my lines out with painter's tape, and just cut along the lines, and we should have our opening. That's going to be 19 7/8, 17 3/4, but we want some wiggle room. We want plenty of wiggle room. So we're gonna do 18 by 20, because the flange is huge. That's 18 by 20. Just measuring the opening. 20. All right, so the width is good. It's 21 1/8. Because we have wiggle room, you don't have to be that precise. But we are be pretty daggone precise. Anyway, we want 18. Right there. Okay. Big old rusty, trusty square. Perfect. We'll line that up. Cut the line. Make sure that's all good. Got this line lined up with that line and the opening on top. Everybody looks lined up. Only thing to do is to do it. I'm going to go ahead and tape the outside. I think it might give me a better visual. Like so. Don't put too tight. You're not stretching the tape. Okay. Here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. We got a minimum of 18. That might have 18 a little extra. Let's go and cut this baby. Get my spectacles on. You gotta use a bimetal blade. It's got a higher tooth count, which makes it, that's the only difference with the blades. If you're going through wood, you need like a, I don't know. What is it, like a 14 TPI, tooth per inch? I forget what this is. It's just much higher. I think it's like a 24 or 28. All right, let's get going. Happy days. Here we go, boys and girls. I know it's a little unnerving cutting up your boat, but you know what? It's for the best. All right, one last cut to rule them all. Here we go. Ooh, that's satisfying. Here she is. All right. Let's do like a test fit. Let's see if we need to remove any more. Did we do good? Or did I mess up?
Oh yeah. Is it in? Oh, it's in.
Oh yeah. That sucker's in. Yes, sir. That's gonna do it. Nice. I'm gonna cut this foam out. All right, back with my trusty blade. We're gonna do a cross cut. Now, can we break off chunks? At this point, we get a big flathead screwdriver, pry it in there, and pop it out. Oh, nice. Check it out. Okay. Oh, come on. Got my legs in there. Here we go. There you go. Look at that. Look at all that room. Wasted space. You see what I'm talking about? There we go. Here's some of the factory foam. Though it is all factory foam, but also, ouch, ran out of space. You got this chunk. You got this chunk too. So, what to do about that? Overall, it hasn't been too bad. It's taken me about 25 minutes to do this portion of it, and about 10 minutes was just hopping out of the boat and getting tools. So actual work right now is only about 15 minutes, so not bad. Let's go ahead and finish up removing this foam and then see how we're going to mount it. Okay, so I can cut it. Look what we got here. That is a really nice clean hole now. All right, I got the rough opening in there. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, time for the test fit. And no, I did not pre-test this off camera. I'm not one of those guys, not always. So, bam, shabam. Just like that. Look at that. Oh, that is going to be beautiful. That is going to be beautiful. So what these hatches are sitting on is the existing bench seat. And you can see the line where the existing bench seat is. show you right here. All this right here is the existing bench seat. This line here is that Kusa board. It's like a fiberglass mat board that's waterproof, super rigid, super strong, and light. Let's get working on this one now. This live well hatch. So far, looking pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna go off camera and move this bimini top up and get this out of the way. All right, so for the live well, same concept. We'll measure the opening by flipping the hatch upside down. We'll measure that, get our measurements, and then we're gonna remove the existing 2 hatches, measure it, mark our lines, and go from there. We are at 9 3/4 by, what do we got over there? 9 3/4 by 33. We need 33 3/4. Yeetus. All right, now let's go and measure. We say 9 3/4 wide. It's actually this line. Okay, that's super simple. It's actually this line. There's a natural line. Yeah, right here. This is it the whole time. Okay, double check. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay. Okay. We need a length of 33 3/4 here. What do we have for openings? 33 3/4. Oh my goodness. That is perfect. 33. No, we got to trim. We got to trim and trim. Oh, this line. There's a natural line right there we can use. It's this line right here. There's a little groove. This line right here. We're just gonna trim up this little tidbit. Then we go down to here. That's gonna be it. Could snap a line per se. Mark this across there. Connect. Cut this out. So we want, this needs to go. Okay. think it's gonna do it. Go back here. Ooh. How deep is that? Oh yeah. It's gonna hit that no matter what. I gotta cut that out. But still, it's a little tight. Little tight. You know what? I came off the line a little bit here. Maybe just certain areas. It's just a little tight. Third time. Oh, actually, there's a lump right here. There's a baby. There's a bump. There's a bump right there. It won't like that. You know what? Let me get up in there. Hey, I think that'll work. Get the hatch. Third time's a charm. Come on, baby, please, please. Oh, and we have love. Oh, there you go. Yep. Nice. Oh, come this way. This is what I've been fighting for. Right here, look at this. Look how nice, see? Look what an upgrade that is. Oh! Oh! Hallelujah. All right. It's tight. So for this hatch, I have to drill the corners. I'm gonna put one in each corner, and then one every foot, and that's gonna be it. All right, cross your toes. I'm gonna vacuum this up real quick. I'll be right back. We got one there. Let's get the next one right in here. There we have it. It's looking really nice. There we go. It's a beaut. There we go, there's 4 holes. And there's a rotten egg. Last one in, let's go. She on. That's in. Oh yeah. Now we got a hatch. Installed hatch. Very good. All right, on to the other side. One last thing. There's a little bit of gap. Under here, there's a little bit of gap under that foam. I'm gonna spray some expansion foam down there. Let that harden up. It's gonna take up all that extra slack and that little bit of flex right here that I'm seeing when I step. Some flex here, some flex here. Everywhere else is good. So let me go grab some of that. I'll be right back. A little more to take up. So this is what I'm talking about. There's a section here. There's about 1 inch. So shove this nozzle all up in there. See if I can show you. Let it rip, potato chip. I get all as far as I can in there. Oh, it's coming out. Okay. Can't really see. Oh, it's coming out. When it starts coming out, you know. And you're gonna know. I can cut out what I don't need. All right, gotta do the other side. Let's go. Okay, got it shoved in there. How much of a gap is there? Oh, once that hardens up, I don't think we'll have that issue anymore. All this flex in this little section here should go away. So if it doesn't go away, what you got to do is cut in right here, and then take like a C-channel piece of aluminum or square aluminum, and you just cut a piece to fit this length right here and just shove it over here, and you can either rivet it in place or weld it in place. So that would be the other option. So for now, I'm gonna try this option, and then tomorrow, for this video, I'm going to wrap it up. You already seen it. See how to install it. You saw the final product. You see everything here. So I'm going to put some extra. Tomorrow I'll put some extra here. But that's going to kind of wrap it up for the install. I'll leave that alone. I'm not going to step on it. Let it do its thing. All right, that's gonna wrap this little project up. Hope you learned something. You can see what it takes to install custom hatches in your aluminum boat. So, till the next one.